We all know set pieces and corners in particular are huge in FM, but how can you make them even more effective? Let's have a look. I hope this finds you well. If it's just after Christmas, I hope you had a good one. If you're finding this video at some point in the summer, well, I hope your Christmas is good if you can remember that long. So this is about corners and how we can make them even more effective. Now, loads of people obviously use the near post corner to great effect and keep doing so. This isn't a new way to do that. This is an extension of that. On screen we have my team Carlisle United. Now this was done using my lie, cheat and steal tactic, which was the prior video on the channel, which they went on and won the league. Unbelievably so. Underdogs, predicted to finish 14th. So go and check that one out. But as you can see there, the main thing I want to point out is goals from corners. And it is at 17. Now especially down in the lower leagues, set pieces are even more vital. So if you can get this nailed, you're laughing. My man Ronald McDonald, came up with 10 goals from centre back. Now he's not pinging them in from 50 yards. These are from corners. And let's have a look how we've done this. So yes, it's not reinventing the rule. It is a near post corner on one side. On the other side, slightly different. We're pinging it to him on the right. But what have we changed? If you look up at the routine section. So up here, routine, this is the one we're using at the minute, 4-4-2. If I drop this down, you'll notice routine 2 and routine 3. Let's click on that. So routine 2, short corner. Routine 3 into the edge of the area. So we are using 3 routines. So I did a video on this back on the back end of FM21 and loads of people didn't know it existed, so I thought I'd refresh people's memories. Plus we've got a load of new followers and subscribers on the channel. When you have your corner set up, you don't just have to have one, and it's important not to do so. If you only have one, sometimes it can get a bit stale and the AI can work you out. Now if you do 2 or 3 like we've done here, rotating different types of corners, they're never going to know what type of corner is coming in. So by doing this, you've got to keep them guessing. They're not going to know what's going on. So it's really important that when you make these routines, you make them completely different to each other, but you can still target the same player. So if you look at my routines, front post, I've got my best header at the near post there. No problems there. In routine 2, slightly different. We go shorter, but you can see at the far post there, he's still involved. So this guy, when he gets the ball, has got the option of playing it here or whipping it to the back stick for Rod McDonald to do his thing. And the last one, routine 3, into the edge of the area. And we've got Big Rod storming in from the edge of the box, hopefully running onto it. So they're going to nicely rotate between the 3. Even you won't know which one they're going to do, but it's good to watch. Now if you get particular success from 1 or 2, maybe you could drop the 3rd. So the game allows you to pick 3 routines. So I don't know why more people don't do this. Bring some variety into your set plays. You can even do it on your free kicks. Exactly the same as your corners. And by the way, I do encourage you to spend a bit of time on your free kicks and your throw-ins, because a lot of people will just leave them to default. Nothing wrong with that, but if you want to get a little bit further up the ladder, a little bit more of an edge, spend a bit of time in your set plays. So there's my first one. Over to the back stick. Now routine 2, completely different. We go nice and short. We've got all the players on the edge of the box, but I've still got a Big Rod in the centre there. So exactly the same theory as the corners for the free kicks. Variety, keep the opposition guessing. And I do believe all that combined has helped us get goals from corners to the top of the league. You can see there, 46 matches, 17 corner goals, 104 goals overall. Very decent stuff. Helps you get that little bump up. And with all the talk about FM constantly nerfing down the corners because people moan about corners, this is going to help. But on that point, corners are still really effective. Just get yourself a really good set piece taker to pick out your target. And that's it, folks. Just a quick one today. A little refresher from the video we did back in FM21. Get some routines on the go. You've got 3 to play with. Get them in there.